Okay, so it's going to look very different than today. The chances are we're going to see millions of jobs globally and in the UK disappearing, augmented, so they're going to change, and we're going to see roles and jobs fractionalized, so they're going to split. So tasks that we would see being done by one person today may be consumed and done by a different new role. So jobs are going to evolve, new roles are going to be created, and there's going to be a load of opportunity for businesses, for recruitment companies, and for employers, and hopefully for professionals. So the challenges of this new world are going to be dependent upon a couple of factors which will emerge over the next few years. So the first challenge will be if new jobs are created at a faster rate than old jobs are being displaced. That means there'll be a demand for new skills, and we won't be able to retrain people fast enough to move into that new market. So the skills gaps will become bigger and larger, and because of the rate of change, they'll become more and more acute. Another alternative is the opposite, which is that the number of jobs being created is too slow and that people are being displaced too quickly. So we'll get large-scale unemployment and things like that. I think that's unlikely to happen myself. Another option, of course, is that new jobs are created slowly and the demand for new jobs happens slowly, and actually the world is not going to change at all. It's going to be as it is now. Again, I don't think that's likely. And the most dynamic world is one in which we get new jobs being created fast and people being displaced from jobs very fast, and that will be, well, it'll appear and it'll feel very chaotic for those people involved in it, for workers, for businesses, and it's going to be a very, very dynamic time for recruitment agencies, especially niche recruiters, trying to spot all of those gaps that are being created very quickly and very randomly. The world, because it's going to change and we don't actually know what it's going to look like, the most important thing that employers, employees, recruitment agencies, people who are working in the recruitment sector need to do is keep their finger on the pulse. They need to observe the changes. They need to identify what I've just talked about, those four scenarios. Are we going to have jobs created faster, technology created faster? But they also need to get closer to their customers. They need to understand their candidates better. And they need to become much, much more knowledgeable about their own sector and what's happening. They can't ignore the changes. What they definitely can't do is go to sleep for 4 years, wake up, and expect their business world to be the same. It will not. One thing that is certain is the world is going to be very, very different than it is today. So walking into it with your eyes closed is not a good idea.